Hello everybody and welcome to my Premier League predictions for the 24-25 season. Now in this video I will be telling all my place predictions from 20th place to 1st place. Who I think's going to get relegated, who I think's going to qualify for Europe, and who I think's going to win the league. So without further ado, let's get started. In 20th place, I have Leicester City. Now, Leicester City was just promoted from the Championship upon the 23-24 season. Now, Leicester is possibly facing a points deduction of an undisclosed amount, but apparently from some sources it will not be very light. As we have seen from last season, the points deductions have really been, it's been pretty detrimental, as we saw in Forest last season and Everton last season. We saw that they lost a few points, so therefore they could have done a lot better, but in the end they really didn't, because of points deduction. Now Leicester doesn't really have that because of the team. They lost one of their best players, Disney Hall, so I'd say that I don't think that they're going to do too well. I have Jamie Vardy, who's arguably their best player, but really I don't think they're going to do too well, especially if they get the points deduction. In 19th place, I have Nottingham Forest. Now, we saw last season Nottingham Forest, as I said earlier, got a points deduction, and they ended quite low in the league. But I believe that the only reason that they didn't get relegated last season was because of the three teams that went down. Arguably, not one, three of the worst teams to ever play in the Premier League. So, Burnley, Sheffield, and Luton were really subpar teams, and if there were different teams, if there were better teams last season, Nottingham Forest definitely got relegated, but they didn't in the end, which I was actually really shocked by. But they definitely do not have that much quality of the team, and I really think that their time in the Premier League is coming to an end. So that's why I think they're going to be relegated in 19th place. Not bottom, because I believe that Leicester, with the points deduction, will get a bit below them, but I do believe Forest will be relegated. In 18th place, I have gone the Brentford. Now, Brentford have been in the Premier League for a few years now, and they really haven't had, as of late, very good success. I believe a couple of seasons ago, they did not too outstanding, but I believe they were like mid-table. But last season, I think they were 16th, which I'm pretty sure, as I said earlier, I believe the only reason that Forest didn't go down is because they had some of the worst Premier League teams in history. So I still believe that. And that's the reason I think Brentford are going to get relegated. Just because I believe that the teams that got promoted are definitely better than Brentford. Because I don't think that Brentford really have that many good players. They have Tony, who they're probably going to sell. But other than Tony, arguably Emblemo, who's arguably a pretty good player, but it's not a player that can save them from a league getting relegated, especially if Tony gets sold to another club. But other than that, I just don't think that Brentford has the squad depth to succeed in the Premier League this season. So that's why I put them in 18th place. Before I head on to 17th place, just remember to leave a like and subscribe because I'm looking forward to hitting 450 subscribers. So I appreciate if you could help me do that by subscribing. Thank you very much. And number 17th place, I had Southampton. Now, Southampton was promoted from the Championship last season in the playoffs against Leeds, which you might say that that's a good achievement because it's Leeds who's like a big team, but looking back at Leeds' past seasons, they always battle, the league always battle promotion, so it really wasn't that successful. But I do not believe they're getting relegated. I believe that they can stay up. I believe not that they have a team that can stand in the league, that I'm pretty, as long as if they stay, if I'm correct and they stay in the league this season, I believe that they will be, depending on the teams that come up, which I believe are not to get too into it, but probably Leeds, probably Norwich, probably Coventry. I'm not really into the Championship, but I do believe that Southampton are probably going to get relegated in the 25-26 season. But this season, I do believe that there are teams that are worse than Southampton, and I believe that they're going to get relegated, which is what the team at. Sorry, not relegated. They'll stay up, but not for long. 17th place is Southampton. 16th place, I have gone for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, you might think that this is a bit low for Wolves, and I would say that if this was like last season, because I do believe that Wolves definitely have a team, but I wouldn't say that it's a like 12th place, about 12th place team this season. Like the standards this season, I believe that better teams in the league. But the reason they're 16th place is number one, which I'll talk about later, is the other teams that are coming up. And number two, they sold Pedro Neto, who isn't too good, but definitely one of their better players. And although I don't really have any players that when you look at the team, you're like, oh, they have such and such, they're going to do outstanding. I don't really have that star player. Or I don't have multiple star players that your teams like Arsenal, City, Liverpool have at the top of the league. And even like teams who finished at 10th last year, 10 to like 12, Palace, who I believe finished 10th, they have Elise, they have Nateta, they have Eze, who's still there, and Nateta's still there too. But they have those players who are just like star players, not two star players, not like overly massive, but like they did pretty well last season. I think that they can agree on that. But Wolves just don't really have that star player. So that's like putting them in 16th. Because I believe he needs a star player to do well in the league. 15th place, I've got the Ipswich Town. Now, Ipswich was the final team of the league that I'm talking about today to be promoted from the Championship. And I believe the best team. Especially because Leicester has a great selection. But over the last two seasons, although I don't follow League One and the Championship, I do know that they have one of the better managers, especially because I'm pretty sure I got promoted 2 seasons in a row. Should probably check that. But they have one of the best managers in Kieran McKenna, who I believe with the right players can take them to the spot in the Premier League where they're not going to get relegated. in 15th place. But I don't believe that they're going to do that well, only because it's a first season, and I don't think they're going to get their hands on good players. I haven't checked their signings, but I know they've gotten Neelick, who is I he's not an outstanding player, but the team that they already had is pretty good. Well, what I'm trying to get is the team that they already had is pretty good, so I don't really think they need to upgrade it much more this season. This season, the team is good enough, but the next season and seasons going forward, they will need to. But if they were able to get good enough players before the league starts next week on Saturday, then they'll not go this season, but I don't think they will be able to, and that's why they're in 15th place. On to number 14, I've got Everton. Now, Everton have solid players, but after the loss of Amadou Onana to Aston Villa, I don't really think I can do. Well, I can, but in my opinion, the best player, Calvert-Lewin, isn't too good of a standout, and Joe Brett possibly leaving the club. I have heard a few rumors like that, so it'll be difficult for Everton to stay up. Well, not stay up, but higher. Because they got a point deduction, and that was pretty detrimental the last season. But if everything can go well, I think a 10th to 18th place is pretty reasonable. So that's why I put them in 14th place. Alright, now we've got to the point where this becomes very difficult to choose, because above this is very good teams. You have your Arsenals and Man Cities, Man U's, who are obviously going to finish at the top of the table. But then we have some like lesser good teams, some like worse teams, but they're still very good teams. So it's very hard to predict. But in 13th place, I have gone with Brighton Hove Albion. Now, this team is a very good team, very, very solid. But it's come to a point where they had the uprise of 22-23 season, where we're finishing 7th, but it's come to a point where they're kind of on the decline, and I just believe that of the teams that they have left, they have standout players or a standout manager who can just take them above their team. But for Brighton, I don't really think that they have too much standout, but I do reckon that they can get themselves at least mid-table in the league, because they are a good side. And lastly, 12th place, I have decided to go with Fulham. Now, as I said, it is getting very hard to decide, but Fulham's a good side. They made good signings. I don't want to butcher his name. Sessegnon. Apparently he's a good signing. I've heard on the nights. And also, Emile Smith-Rowe, who is probably looking up to be one of the best signings of the transfer window. I might have to make a video about him, but the fact that he didn't play Arsenal, uh, but he's still a very quality player, is like, it's, number one, it says how good Arsenal is, but also, it's, whatever team that he would go to, he was gonna excel. and especially like when it was like not Liverpool, not Man U, teams that he'd actually play at, and Fulham, he'll definitely get minutes. And yeah, he's just such a good player. But back on the Fulham as a whole, same thing with Brighton. I do have good players, but I just believe that other teams on this list are going to get higher. Uh, just in my personal opinion. Which is why I put Fulham in 12th place. Please comment your predictions below. 11th place in the Premier League predictions, I have put Bournemouth. I think Bournemouth are a good side, but unfortunately, very unfortunately, they lost their best player in Solanke to Spurs, which is very unfortunate. He's probably going to get absolutely ruined, and his career will be absolutely ran into the ground. So unfortunate for him, but it's they have a good, good side. Yeah, good side. But again, just like not they have all like good players, but I don't see them cracking the top 10. Um, I just believe basically at the side for all of them, and that makes sense. I just believe that the teams above them, except the team that I'm gonna say next, has a better team than Bournemouth, which yeah. So yeah, so I put them in 11th place. Number 10 is Tottenham Hotspur. Now, not like, oh, you're an Arsenal fan. Very proud in Arsenal fan. Oh, where is it? Oh my god. I always fail to do the guys show. But yeah, you're not like, oh, you're an Arsenal fan. Of course you're putting in 10. If this is based off my opinions on these clubs, they would list 24th in League Two. I just, I, just, I I guess what I'm trying to say is that I do not like Spurs one bit. But being honest, I know, as much as I wish, I know they're not gonna finish 20th. As much as I wish, realistically, they're not gonna finish 20th. But that does not mean they're gonna do well. Um, it's it's weird because no clue other than the Big Six. It's weird because I don't know how you can be in the Big Six and like not win any trophies. It's pretty wild. Um, it's crazy, and yeah, they are not a good side at all. They're horrible. They're horrible. They're finishing 10th. I don't want to speak about them anymore because I'm probably gonna throw up. So it's top up 10th. Now this is where it gets interesting. From now onwards, I believe that all of these teams have a chance to get into Europe, to qualify for Europe. But in ninth place, I have Crystal Palace. Now, they did lose Elisa to Bayern Munich. Other than that, I don't believe they've lost any other big players unless I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's actually in confirmed yet, but I'm pretty sure that Mark Gahey is linked very closely to Newcastle, which, yeah, it's, I don't know if that's a big difference really. He was pretty good at the Euros, but I don't actually know if it will make a massive difference really. But yeah, I'd say that yeah. Other than that, all the players that I have is Natasha uh Dean Henderson. I know that's their first paper, but like good players. It's it's a set of good players but it's, I think it's too early for them to break into Europe. Like, they've only really come really good as of last season, because they really hit the road and started doing well, I guess, as of last season. It looks a bit too early for them to really crack up into top 7 and high up there, because I do believe there are some bigger teams that are going to do a lot better than them. But that's just trying to see. I'm not wrong, this isn't definitely going to happen, but yeah, that's just what I reckon is going to happen. 8th place, I have got Newcastle United, which is a bit difficult to say why I think they're going to place 8th. And it's basically just comes down to the very short reason of they're not, it doesn't look like they're actively planning to do well. It doesn't look like they're actively buying players to help them succeed. It's just, yeah, just, it's just short like that. I can't understand nutshells. All the other teams are making good purchases, but Newcastle just don't really look like they're really trying to succeed. And the 7th last season, I believe. So, 8th, I believe. And I do believe that the team that I like saying 7th might surprise some of you, but I do believe that it has made some really, successful signings to try and get 7th. But Newcastle 8th place. Right, 7th place, West Ham United. Now, as I said earlier, I do believe that Newcastle has not made good signings, or haven't tried to make good signings. I guess Gahey, if he does sign, but West Ham has actively tried to make good signings. Can't name all of them, but uh, Somerville, I think his name, yeah, Crescencio Somerville, I think his name is, the Dutch player, who I believe, who I've heard from many sources, was one of the best players in the Championship last season at Leeds, who did not come up to the Premier League, because they always go through everything unlucky, but it's, yeah, I don't really know, I didn't watch the Championship, but assuming that the sources are correct, and it is actually the best player, then depending on how good he is, that would be probably according to last season, that would probably be a Palace worst player. It would be a pretty good player. And in the Premier League, he's be able to grow and develop and thrive to become a better player. So that's a great signing. And also, just 8 in my mind, Fulkrug, from Dortmund, also bit old, but good signing. He was good last year for Dortmund. I believe he was alright in the Euros, but yeah, it was an active signing to help them place higher in the league. And I don't really know how it works, but I can make it into Europe if like the English teams do well in the Champions League. I think. I'm not quite sure. But I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a chance to make it into Europe if they come 7th. But I'm not sure. I don't know if that changes because of the new Champions League format or not. But yeah, West Ham United 7th place. Now on to the top 6. These are the 6 that will 100% make it into Europe. Now, this is a bit difficult to choose on which order, but I have gone with the order that makes me satisfied. So, in 6th place, I have gone with Manchester United. it's it's weird because I don't really like any of these clubs except for Aston Villa. Well, I can say that because you guys can just figure it out that I haven't said them yet. Obviously they further up the table, but I don't really like these clubs, so it's hard to say that. I want London in the top four. But realistically, I don't think they will reach top six, top five. Sorry, don't think they'll reach Europe. Sorry, Champions League. I'm glitching everything, but it's crazy because have they made good signings? No, they haven't. Let's be completely honest. Xerxes, not a good signing. Yeah, Xerxes is a subpar signing. That defender, I think it's like Yolo or something, from Lille. I'm not thinking, I always get Lille and Leon mixed up, because they're two great teams that start with L. But on either one of those clubs, it's not the best signings, to be honest. And, I wouldn't be too surprised if because they came, I think they came 7th or 8th last season. They came, hold on, let me just check. Uh, they came 8th. So I do believe that I can expand on that. I do believe that I can do better. But other than that, I just think there's better teams. Because it is a good squad, but just better teams. And they're Man United, so they're pretty not good. Anyway, on to number 6. And this is hard. Number 5. Number 5 in my Premier League predictions is Chelsea. Now, it's difficult because I don't think I signed anyone like too big. I signed that Leicester guy, Leslie Hall. He's good at Leicester, but he's not gonna win in the. I'm certainly not gonna win in the league, but I don't know how much good that he can do to him. And but the thing is, like, I finished sixth last year, and I don't see them going deeper than sixth. I unless the only thing that I can see happening is West Ham coming up into like this place. But I don't see that. I really don't see West Ham coming this place. I know it probably can, but I don't see that. Chelsea has Conference League, so that not have issues with that, but I honestly don't think so because I don't look. They're gonna get far into it. I don't want to say they're gonna win it because in the long run, I haven't seen the other teams in the Conference League this season, but I just Chelsea. It's a good squad. But it was completely carried by Palmer last season. I don't even think that's like a hot take. Cole Palmer actually carries Chelsea last season. It's wild. It's wild how he carried Chelsea. But with the new signings and that, I don't think it's really like so much of a carry. And I think like some of the teams actually gonna put some effort in to get them to sign like a higher spot. But other than that, I just think that there's better teams, I guess. I don't know what else to say. But Chelsea, 5th place. On to top 4. Top 4 could automatically get the Champions League qualification. And it's the same 4 clubs from last season, but in a different order. And it's I probably will tell you my wild prediction at the end of the video, at the very end of the video, after I told you who I believe will win. But there's a couple ways that I can do this. I can go Aston Villa, Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, Man City, just like last season, because that can definitely happen again. I don't see it happening, and I won't spoil it, because I just don't see it happening. That is out of order. I see it happening differently, but that is a very, very real circumstance that can happen. I would not be too surprised if that happens. But in fourth place, I have very different to that one. Not very different, but a place lower than last year. Liverpool. Okay. This is pretty hard to justify why. So, I might just have to say, number one, no more Klopp. I don't know if Arne Slot is a good manager. I don't care if Arne Slot's a good manager. I'm putting Liverpool in fourth. Because, number two, also a sign that Slot is a subpar manager is they've made no signings. All these teams have made good, not good, but they have tried to make signings. Newcastle put in 8 because they dropped in a place from last season. But Liverpool in fourth. Second, I just don't see. I haven't made any good signings, and it's crazy. It is pretty crazy. I don't know how I expect to not make any new signings and have the same team who came third and not obviously trying to achieve second or first. Ultimately, they're trying to achieve first. And I haven't made any new signings. It's pretty crazy. I don't really want to just hate on Liverpool, because that's not really what I'm trying to do for these teams, except the Spurs. I hate Spurs. But I'm not trying to hate. This isn't hate by all means. If you're a Liverpool fan, I respect you. But I just don't. Logistically, I just don't see Liverpool winning the league with no new signings. And this is like the 11th of August that this is being recorded. So, yeah, it's in the head at Zubimendi. They're not winning the league with just Zubimendi. Like, good player, but they're not completely just blowing the league away. But anyway, that's fourth place. Then we'll go about Liverpool. Third place. 3 teams left. Arsenal, Man City, Aston Villa. And in third place, Aston Villa. I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to say that they're going to beat Liverpool in the league. I don't know how to say that they're going to get third place. Because everyone's saying, oh, they have Champions League, they're going to focus on that, they're going to flop in the league. Arsenal, had Champions League. We focus on Champions League. Did we maybe do worse in the league because of it? Yeah. But I don't see Liverpool being able to maintain that third place. Especially, Villa have made some good signings. Ian Matson, I've seen, definitely aiming to get a higher place with Ian Matson. And the other signing, just No. Just ignore that. Got another good sightings. I've not done my research. Unluckily. But it's, yeah, honestly, in that, in my mind, I just believe that after a good concert, I don't know how else to say it. I just think a concert, realistically. But now, yeah, English. Now, the winner of the Premier League in my predictions, second place, two teams left, Arsenal and Manchester City. Who will come just short? Who do I think will come just short of winning the league? And who will win the league? Who will get the title? Well, it's not going to be Manchester City, because Manchester City, I'm predicting to come second. Now, not like, oh, you're an Arsenal player. Of course, you're going to say that Man City's going to play like bad. Yeah, I am. They're not going to win the league 5 times in a row. Because the Premier League is not a Farmers League. Even I do, it names it's a Farmers League, which it is not. And Arsenal is just clever. We've made good signings. City has done some shady business with that one French club that the owners of Man City also own, and also 150 FP charges. So, if they get found guilty of the 150 FP charges, then they're not winning the league. Let's just say that. They're going to get deducted points and they're not winning the league regardless. But Arsenal, we have our problem with last year was a left back. We have patched up our left back. We've got Calafiori, who I can guarantee will do well. Guarantee he won't flop. I can guarantee he'll get at least 7 out of 10 this season. And I won't want to try and say that this is guaranteed, but Mikel Merino, I think his name is, who is planning to sign from the Sociedad. He's a good midfielder. But Man City has just signed a kid. It's, not even, I don't think this is like that. It's pretty, Man City just ran out. And yes, Arsenal are winning the league, in my opinion. I don't want to talk much about Man City, because they're not winning the league, so why should we talk about them? Arsenal are winning the league, because we're winning a trophy next season. Let's just put it like that. Our team is like every player in the entire squad, in every position, is at least a 7 out of 10 player. Raya, 9 out of 10. Yeah, I'm not you guys. I won't do no ratings, because then that will be very biased. But every player is a 7 out of 10 at least. That can definitely compete with Man City. And I think that what I was gonna say earlier as my like crazy predictions is Liverpool fourth, Man City second, Villa second. No, Man City third, Villa second, Arsenal first. That is a crazy prediction, but I don't see that to be too unusual. I don't see that, if that happens, it'll be crazy, but I don't think it's that, out of the ordinary. I think that is something that can happen, but I think that City's gonna come second, because, they're such a good team. They're such a good team to not come second. Don't come second. That is wild. But yeah, just what I believe. And well, yeah, I don't know what else to say really. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you next video. Orange has 19 out.